What brought me to youth work is me remembering when I'm around my family and cousins back at home, my family, how much they all gravitate towards me for family occasions or get-togethers or Sunday dinners after church. I just knew that I had a lot of love in my body and in my soul, and I wanted to just spread it and give it to people. And I didn't really have a lot of family and friends out here at the time that I was in Boston. And I know I just had a lot of build up in me. I just didn't know how to release it and let it go. But I knew that I wanted to work with kids. I knew that I was always good with kids, and I just wanted to give it a shot out here, and I'm happy I did it. Do I remember my interview? Yes, I do remember my interview. And one of the things that stuck out of my interview was, have I ever worked with kids before? And I remember being brutally honest and saying, yes, I did a short intern at Mission Grammar with kids for about 3 to 4 months maybe. But besides that, the only history and work history that I had with kids were just like either my intern or relationships I had in my family with my family members. Yes, I can remember my first day and my first week. I was at the Mission near Central Square, summertime. I remember my first day on the job. I had supervisors and directors just, watching me, just shadowing me a bit, just seeing how I interact and engage with youth. And I remember my first day in the gym, I walked in, all these kids were just looking at me like, who is this guy? And I was looking down at them like, who are y'all, and who's nice, and who's mean, and who's gonna chew me out, who's not. But I remember my first day that all the kids were standing up. They were like in the middle of stretching or warming up for a sport, and the kids were on the sideline. And I remember just going to each kid individually, shaking their hand, making eye contact, letting them know who I was, and asking them who they were. And I remember that was my first day. Whenever I'm going through certain things, if I feel like I may not have somebody to go to, which I feel like in most cases, if I do have an issue, I just go directly to my supervisor or my boss. A lot of times during my growth and development, during my first few years here doing youth work, Melinda Barboza was definitely a go-to person for me during that time. She was my direct boss at the moment, and my director and my go-to person, because she was very knowledgeable. The city and the kids loved her and admired her, so that was easy for me to just fall right in that group as well. And she taught me a lot, so I had a lot of respect for her. Anybody who can, direct you and show you different paths and avenues for you to be successful, and they just really passionately care about you and your well-being, it's kind of hard to not look at that person as a go-to or respect or trust them. So yeah. Well, I know this work has got me to now a team director position at the YMCA at Quincy, which I'm very proud and happy about the opportunity. Gailey and the staff here and the culture and the kids here has definitely got me well equipped for that. I believe I'm ready. I'm ready to take on that challenge, a new beginning, a new chapter in my life. And what I can say that this work has done for me, it has inspired me to become a better person. When you work with youth every day, you have to look at yourself in the mirror. You have to be in it 100%. You can't come here and be an 80% or a 90% role model. If you really care about these kids and you want the best for them and you really love them truly, and give them your all, make yourself available, wear different hats, show them that you're more than just one person and that you're really there for them. And I'm not really sure what this work would do for me in the future. I just know how far it has gotten me. And I know that it has made me stay true to my character and made me become a good person.